my channel. My name is Heather and I'm the owner, creator, and coach for Believe in Better Finances. So over the weekend, I was out doing some holiday shopping and I have to give the store clerks prop. The majority of them offered me some type of credit application for their department store credit cards. Now, let me just say I'm not mad at these store clerks, they're simply doing their job. But as a financial coach, it's really just not a good idea. I know there's going to be several people on here that's going to want to comment below saying how a good thing these department store credit cards really are, but I'm here to really tell you otherwise. It's just not a good idea. You know, as you'll come to learn on my channel and as a financial coach, I'm here to help my viewers and my clients learn how to get on a budget to do the best with their income, learn how to eliminate debt, how to avoid unnecessary future debts such as this, and save for things that are really important. You know, the problem with the idea of these department store credit cards, or you could really say any credit card for that matter, is they're not looking for the best interest or looking out for the best interest for you. They're really looking out for themselves as the retailer. As these store clerks are offering these applications for credit, when consumers apply for a card at the store, they're receiving some of the highest interest rates on the market, all to save a measly 5 to 20% on that original purchase. On top of that, I know some people may say, well, my department store credit card offered me 0% APR introductory rate for X number of months. The problem with that is statistics tell us that the average American consumer does not repay the balance in full by the end of that introductory period. So what that means is, while the introductory period may have not earned any interest, if you don't repay the balance in full, they're going to backdate the interest all the way back to the original purchase date and tack that on to the outstanding balance. So what that means for you as the consumer, it just makes it even more difficult to try to pay that balance back down or off on that credit card. So that's just not a good idea either. And ultimately, anytime you apply, whether you're approved or not, you're receiving a hard inquiry on your credit reports. Another thing to consider as the consumer, when you think about the actual employees who work at the store, the average retail clerk makes around $12 an hour. So, you know, put yourself in their shoes. They're going to do anything and everything to try to upsell you or cross-sell you on these credit cards because it's a way for them to either make additional money or to possibly make incentives that they can use inside their store for their own families. So if I could make a suggestion, the one thing I would say to do is make a list of everyone who you want to buy for and then add next to their names how much you want to spend on that person. Once you do that list, then I want you to add up everything as far as the dollar amounts on that list goes, and then you're going to get an overall total. So if your overall total says, you know, I'm going to spend a total of $700 based on how much I want to spend on per person, go back to your December budget, and if your December budget says you can spend $700, then great. Don't spend a penny more. Now, if your December budget shows, you know, I'm only going to have an extra $550 this month or an extra $600, well, that's when you need to go back to that list and figure out where you can cut back, or maybe you have to trim some people off the list. So maybe the nanny or the teacher at school, you just don't have the money in your budget to be able to buy for them. And I think a lot of people will understand that, and for those that don't, that's their problem and that's okay. So with that, I have an actual video that I did last week all about how I plan for my holiday budget shopping needs. So if you want to watch that more in detail, feel free to check the description box below. I'll be sure and link the video there for you. But again, ultimately the point being is, you know, spend what you have and don't feel the need, as tempting as it is, to apply for those store credit cards. You know, believe that there is a better way to go about your holiday shopping. There really is a better way. So with that, you know, avoid that altogether. Try to make your list and stick to it as best as you can. And I promise that you and your bank account will thank yourself come January. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. That's all I have for right now. So if you did, please give it a big thumbs up and be sure and subscribe for future videos on all things money. See you next time.